Hey guys, TechZeus here, and I know audio is one of the most essential things why we use our smartphone or computers for. And I know many of you out there love listening to audio and do whatever you can with that. And for that, you need to have a good pair of headphones or earphones. Now, I was recently using these Samsung earphones, and they were pretty much bundled with the A5, which I had recently purchased for I think some purpose, but those actually stopped working and I had to purchase a new one. Now I just wanted to try out some cheaper alternatives, and I bought it from a company which is very famous actually. It's Samsung. This is the Samsung HS130, and this cost me around 600 something. I don't remember exactly, but the price quoted here is around 700. So apparently I got about 80 rupees discount or something like that. Who knows? So I got this from a local shop, so that's good. You can actually get it in these four colors actually. Sorry, five actually here. This is black, green, blue, pink, and white. But unfortunately, they didn't have all of those. They just had the pink and blue. But I naturally prefer blue because I like blue better than that. No sexism here. But I want you to buy the black one because it would fit with my Redmi Note 4. But anyways, we have the earphones here. We'll just keep this aside. And I had to unbox it there itself because I had to test its sound clarity as well. And mind you, this sound clarity is amazing actually, because I tried it with Lenovo 5K5 Note I had, and even there the Dolby Atmos was working perfectly here. So these are actually good pair of earphones. Now I know it's a bit jumbled out there, but this was how it was. You get some extra pair of ear tips, so you can change them out. But I generally prefer the one which was originally applied on this one. Now you take this and it's just attached in this covers, so we'll just take that out. And I don't know why Samsung has already mentioned here that with mic, because I think the cheaper one which I used earlier, which I think cost 500 for retail, even that had a mic, so I don't see any point of this. But anyways, going for the video, this is exactly the way it should look from a Samsung alternative, because the one which I had even looked the same. But the difference is that here the wires kind of appear a bit weaker than the original Samsung one which I used to use maybe. So basically, and this part is actually a bit smaller than the white one which I used earlier. So you can see that there are some certain differences which Samsung twerks to make it more like a audio product rather than something which was bundled with their phones. So that's that. And the 3.5mm audio jack here, not the jack actually, this pin, this is gold plated, so kind of makes it feel a premium. Who knows? So basically you have the volume controls and the pause play option. You can even pick up calls from this, and I really love this from Samsung because it's actually very useful to me. And the mic is present here, so that's great. And you have the matching ear tips, so that's great. And we'll just put it inside the audio jack of my Redmi Note 4. There you go. And it just lights up the screen because it recognizes that we actually put it up. So there itself. And there's something which I want you to let it know. So if you go to settings, and not many phones have that, but few do. So I think Lenovo does this, but not all phones, but here it's there in the Redmi Note 4, so I wanted to show this to you. You have headphones and audio effects here. If you click that, you have assigned some buttons. So if you use this pair and you use a Mi phone, then you should actually enable this control volume level, because this is what it does. Music playback is when these buttons have the forward and the backward buttons, so that's not present in this earphones, but I've seen some earphones do that. But I like the volume control option because that's great. And then here an assign buttons option is there, but we'll not use that. Equalizer if you want to change the different kinds of music, but I'll just set it to max here, custom one. Mi sound enhancer while using speakers, because I sometimes use the AUX cable in my car or the speakers which I have there. But the context of this video is this earphones. Now I applied in the general in-ear, but the truth is that the best bass comes from the general one. I don't know what's the case, but the general in-ear is not actually good one for I think this kind. So I'll just switch it to general, and there is audio. But obviously I can't show you the audio, or I can even make you listen the audio quality of this earphones, but I can certainly assure you that this is indeed a great purchase for me, and I can certainly recommend it to anyone, because I mean, you got the Samsung branding, and if you value the brand value, and you have the this comfortable in-ear type earphones, and the color is also attractive. I'm not saying girlish, but attractive. And overall, this is a good purchase. And if you buy it in a retail shop, you get it for around 600, to even if you bargain, you can get it for less than 600. But I don't think that's possible. But the HS130 of Samsung is definitely a good product. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.